Alright guys, I'm back, and it's about 4 days later. I've got my parts here that I have painted red, and I've finally got my third coat on there, and it looks pretty good actually. It's kind of an orangish red metal flake. It's actually turning out really nice. I masked off the trim stuff like the pin striping and door handles and stuff like that, so I can touch that stuff up with the chrome or whatever. I got my hood and bumper and hood scoop. I got those all painted and everything, and it's still drying right now. And I'll put that together, and then here, as you saw at the beginning of this video, I have the Losi 1/24 scale micro crawler. I went to my hobby shop downtown and bought it. It's $120. And it comes with this body here. This rock crawler body. And as you saw in the video before, I have a Mountain Goat Commando. It's an AMT brand. It was about $24 or so. Mods I've done so far are I have taken the actual crawler tires off of their wheels because they were too tall for the fender wells. As you can see, they're too big for those little fender wells. So I took them off, and I actually took the Raminator, I believe it is, the micro Raminator tires off of their wheels, and they're a little bit deeper, but then I put them on the crawler wheels. You have to kind of stretch them a little bit. I took some solder and I wrapped solder on the inside of the wheel, and it made for a good wheel weight. It's about the right weight. I haven't actually weighed it yet, but it's significantly heavier than the stock form, so that should plant you better. And it takes a little finesse to get that tire on there, and you kind of have to work it because it's wider than the wheel, but it goes. It will work. Like I can actually pull it back and it won't pop off. So, and you have to just kind of work the wobbles out of it, and it's tight enough you don't have to glue. So it gives it a lower profile, makes it so that you don't have to jack the frame of this all the way up just to accommodate the tires. And so far I've kind of tested it out. It looks pretty good. So hopefully that'll work out. And I've tried numerous combinations. Nothing has worked except for that. So my plan here for this frame is to convert it to lipoly, because this little battery pack, I don't remember where I put it. Oh, here it is. The stock one, it's a NiCad 4.8 volt 150 milliamp. It only lasts for about 8 to 10 minutes, and it takes 20 minutes to charge on the little portable charger. Here I have a Common Sense RC. It's an 8C here, 7.4 volt 800 milliamp, and so I'm gonna take the JST connector, the receiver part, and just unsolder the stock one and resolder mine onto there. It's actually pretty simple. And then I'll probably end up moving the ESC from this location, probably to put some Velcro here and on the bottom of that, and I'll probably mount it there so there'll be more weight on the front axle, and then I'll put the battery pack right there. Now the 800 milliamp might be a little too long for this here, so it might have to go at an angle, but something like a Common Sense 450 milliamp might work perfect. And let's see, I took the stock springs off. I went with the droop effect to begin with, but it makes the wheelbase a 1/4 inch longer. Like when you drop it down, it actually makes it a 1/4 inch longer. As you can see there, it actually extends out. So it was going to be too long for my body there. But I didn't want it to have the stock set up because it doesn't have enough articulation. So I took the stock springs off, took the Micro T rear springs. I took 2 sets of rear springs, and I lengthened them not quite as long as the stock springs. They're a lot shorter than the stock springs to begin with, but you kind of grab both ends and stretch it out, and you can get them longer. And I made it to where they're just not quite touching at the top, so there's a little bit of playroom there before it actually touches, and it's for perfect articulation. I mean, this thing has incredible articulation here. It's pretty amazing. It's actually one of the best I've seen. Not able to actually give a very good demonstration of it, but that's what I have so far. I will update the video as time goes on. Alright, I'll see you guys later.